Well, welcome everyone to the Luzerne County Community College Report. What a great show we're going to have for you today. You know, coming into this college today to do this show, I was completely amazed of what's happening here. And today there's another adventure. I just knew when John Yudichak was appointed president, and with all due respect to all the other presidents, that we're just going to Zoom, and that's exactly where the college is going. Today we're at the Advanced Technology Center. Remember the purpose of the college when we started back when was to meet the needs of the county. And wow, have we done this. And joining me, of course, is our president of the college, John Yudichak. John, I was just, again, flabbergasted when I was coming in and looking at all the expansions going here. It's just like amazing. And now here we are today with another advanced thing. Slow down. Slow down, will you? Tell us about this entire project that we're involved with.
This is an exciting, innovative initiative that is another regional partnership. The college is all about partnerships. I keep saying it over and over again, communities in our name, communities in our mission, and community is exactly where we want to invest our time, energy, and our talents, and we want to serve the community. There's a huge workforce development need, particularly in the skilled trades and in manufacturing. Pennsylvania is a manufacturing giant in the country, but there is going to be 2 million unfilled jobs by 2030 in the United States. There's going to be by 2030 over 300,000 skilled trade openings. We need to fill those openings, and the way we're going to do that is to partner with our career and technical high schools, Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and the West Side. We have great partners. Dr. Uplinger in Hazleton has been a wonderful partner. Dr. Gariglia at Wilkes-Barre, he's the head of the Wilkes-Barre Career and Technical Center, and Dr. Duffy is the head of the West Side Career and Technical Center. There's a universe, Sam, there of over 2,000 students that for decades were told they weren't college material. Yes. They didn't have a pathway to college. These are some of the best and brightest in our community, and they have an opportunity at a six-figure salary coming out of our welding program, coming out of our HVAC program, automotive diesel that's led by Jason Sherill, one of our outstanding faculty members. So this partnership, we recognized there was a need in the community. Thankfully, we had some local entrepreneurs that stepped up, folks like our friend William Rinaldi, who came to me and said, John, I want to invest $100,000 in the best idea that you have at the college. And I pitched to him the idea of a Career and Technology Academy that the college would run in partnership with the Career and Technical Center high schools. We were able to leverage from that $100,000 first investment in this new Career and Technology Academy a $1 million grant from the Pennsylvania Department of Education. Governor Shapiro has championed reforms like the dual credit innovation grant so that we can serve those underserved students in our Career and Technical Center, give them a pathway to a college degree or a post-secondary credential. And again, thanks to our friend William Rinaldi, whose $100,000 in seed money helped start this program. And most importantly, the first 27 students that came through the program in the spring semester, because of the generosity of William Rinaldi, because of a scholarship that I started over 8 years ago, the Joe Yudichak Career Pathways Scholarship at the Luzerne Foundation, we were able to give every one of those 27 students tuition free. They went through the academy, and now over the next 2 years, because of that $1 million dual credit innovation grant, all the students that come through this program are going to go tuition free, as long as we have those resources to do it. It's an exciting opportunity to serve the community, meet a workforce development need that's growing. We just had a wonderful announcement with Governor Shapiro, a $20 billion investment by Amazon, building a facility in Luzerne County, building a facility, a new data center, hyperscale data center in Bucks County. There's 10,000 skilled trade jobs that are associated with each hyperscale data center. Luzerne County Community College is going to meet the needs of the 21st century workforce.
You know, I was say that when you're looking at meeting the needs and looking at the people out there that may not understand all of the things that we have here at the college, in terms of meeting the needs of the county, that was one of the focuses we have, and we're maintaining that. Okay, looking at the demand, how did you determine the demand that we need in our county and surrounding counties as well?
The Pennsylvania Department of Education did a workforce study. They identified that here in northeastern Pennsylvania, we have a workforce skills gap of about 12,500 employees. Many of the folks that are in the field now don't have a post-secondary credential. Technology, artificial intelligence is touching every facet, whether it's on the manufacturing line or whether it's on building data centers and maintaining and operating those data centers. So there needs to not only be a pipeline of high school students, we also want to see this Career and Technology Academy grow into what we're calling our micro-credential academy. Those that are already in the workforce may have some skills and talents in these trades. We're going to upskill them, get them a post-secondary credential, potentially a degree. It's an exciting time to be a community college. We're not only partnering with our local career and technical centers, we're partnering with our regional community college system, Lehigh Carbon, Northampton, and Bucks County.
When you say partnering,
Yep.
Okay, tell me the inner workings of how does a high school student now, let's assume I'm watching the show and, you know, my child's interested in a career, technical career, how they become involved?
Well, we're changing the model of higher education here at Luzerne County Community College. In the past, the model of higher education in the higher education sector in general was the students have to come to us.
Yes.
We're going to the students. That's why the partnership with the Career and Technical Center high schools are so important. So we're embedding ourselves into those high schools, drawing those students, giving them that clear pathway, and especially because of the $1 million grant, because of the $100,000 scholarship from William Rinaldi, these students now have an opportunity and will be informed by their counselors, by their teachers, that there is an opportunity to earn a post-secondary credential tuition-free at Luzerne County Community College.
So that's how you partner with the different things. In working with the partnerships, you have an understanding with the various people, and it's amazing how cooperative they've been. Okay. Now, in terms of putting together this program, what would a student actually encounter?
Well, I think I would turn that to
Jason.
Jason.
Now, just so you know, this is Jason Sherill, right? I'm saying that right?
Close enough.
How do you say it?
Sherill.
Sherill. Okay, I'm sorry, Jason. I like Jason. You're the instructor and coordinator, okay, for the welding and auto diesel. How do you put this program together?
So we had a pilot run of it in the spring that President Yudichak just spoke of. That gave the college an great opportunity.
What was involved in that pilot program?
We have 27 students that came through, and they were going through our classes like we were going to offer. We were going to give them those skills that Luzerne County Community College is known for, the career building, life sustaining skills to go out into our job market. So those students got a firsthand opportunity to see what we have to offer as a college, and we as a college also had the opportunity then to learn what these young learners need. These young learners coming up may have a little bit different needs from our traditional students. So we as a college took that opportunity, learned what we could do to serve them and how we could appeal to them coming up as well. So they got the full version of our education, and we're looking forward to roll it out even more in depth come fall semester.
What's the time schedule for the degree? Is it a 2-year process?
Depending what program they go through. So for example, my welding program is a certificate in welding. That is a 1-year course, a 2-semester, fall, spring, total of 32 weeks it would be.
And if I'm correct, that 12-month program in the welding, those students that graduate from that program, 100% job placement rate.
Oh, easily.
And many of them earning 6 figures coming out of that 12-month program. That's the opportunity our area high school CTC students have when they partner up with Luzerne County
And the
Community
job
College.
placement is even prior to, in many instances, prior to graduation. The employers are lined up waiting for these students. It's great.
I was just saying, is most of the programs here, nursing program and the programs we had, they're waiting for them. In your experience, okay, how long have you been here?
I've been an instructor here at the college for just over 11 years.
11 years. In your experience, when you're looking at the growth of the programs, okay, how do you feel, of the benefits that the students have? And it doesn't have to be a high school student, correct? It could be anyone, right?
Could be anyone, yeah.
This is open to anybody who would like to do that. How do you feel about that as an educator?
I think it's a great time to see the skilled trades building where they are. I'm an alumni of this college. I speak highly of it. I'm obviously kind of biased of it then. But no, with all that said, these students have a great opportunity like they've never had before. The skilled trades have been looked down on for so many years or bypassed for so many years. And with AI, with the technology coming up, the do-it-yourself backyard mechanic or teach yourself how to weld or electrician, those days are gone, and these students need the advanced education that we could provide them. So for these students to have the opportunity to come and get that advanced education at an early age and start down that career pathway, it's an excellent opportunity. I wish I had it when I was that young.
We talk about AI. I really don't understand the entire concept of AI, but how does that, in layman's terms, how does AI, okay, artificial intelligence, okay, how does that play into what you're doing in the skills? I'm trying to see how that relates.
So let's take, for example, welding.
Yeah.
You work at a factory and you have 500 pieces that you need to weld. What's the most efficient way to do it? Should you weld one at a time? Should you line them up? AI can now streamline that workflow to make you more productive, make your job easier. But what it doesn't do is take you out of the job. So AI is great for an assistant. AI is great to increase efficiency and safety, but we still need the skilled labor to do it, even if it comes down to a robotic welder. We have robotic welders here at the college that we're now teaching the students how to use. You still need to be a trained welder to use it.
Okay, now a stupid question. How does AI develop? I mean, who develops that?
Years and years. This has been, this is why AI doesn't just come out, 1 year and it's a solve all, fix all. This is a constant learning model that it's going to need human input. This isn't something that somebody just designed an app for on your cell phone.
Yeah, this is
long-term data acquisition of prior practices and computer learning. And every year it gets better. Every day it gets better.
So John, in using AI, not only here, but you're also using it with other facilities in the college, correct?
Oh, absolutely. We have an AI manufacturing program. We were very fortunate. Our friend, Senator Lisa Baker, secured a $250,000 state grant to help us purchase some of that AI robotics. And we need to invest. I mean, when you look and see what Meta is doing right now, they're paying folks $100 million to come work for Meta to help them develop their AI lab. It is going to be the future. It's going to be in every industry: healthcare, education, manufacturing, technology. Every industry is going to be driven by artificial intelligence, and that's why the Luzerne County Career and Technology Academy is so important to get the students, while they're in high school, get them on that pathway to a post-secondary credential in a college degree.
It's just incredible. It's just amazing what's available today. Folks, I'm talking to John Yudichak, who's the president of LCCC, and also the Jason Sherill. Okay,
got it that time.
I said it right. Now, they launched here, and we have a video to show you when they did the launch of this particular program. Let's take a look at it.
We are here today to celebrate the creation of the new Luzerne County Community College Career and Technology Academy, an innovative regional educational partnership that brings together the community college and the region's career and technical high schools to deliver a first-of-its-kind opportunity for students in career and technical high schools to earn a post-secondary credential or a college degree while they're still in high school. Based on the successful early college model, the Luzerne County Community College Career and Technology Academy will make college more accessible and more affordable for a universe of more than 2,000 local Career and Technical Center high school students. Governor Josh Shapiro and the Regent State legislators will sustain the Luzerne County Community College Career and Technology Academy by providing tuition support for students and upgrading the college's beautiful Advanced Technology Center that you're in right now. Thank you, Governor Shapiro, and thank you to Northeastern Pennsylvania State Legislative Delegation. My excitement about the Luzerne County Community College story continues to grow with the creation of the Luzerne County Community College Career and Technology Academy. I truly believe the new academy will help transform the region's workforce and build a stronger economy in Northeastern Pennsylvania.
What President Yudichak and his team at Luzerne Community College are building with the Career and Technology Academy is unique. World-class education and industry partnerships. I want to thank everybody for their willing to believe in this center, and I'm willing to always help.
Pennsylvania needs more skilled trade workers. Pennsylvania needs more workers with post-secondary credentials. Thanks to the generosity of William Rinaldi and the recent $1 million dual credit innovation grant from the Pennsylvania Department of Education, the Luzerne County Community College Career and Technology Academy is ready to deliver on the mission of building a highly skilled, college credentialed workforce in Pennsylvania.
Well, welcome back. I'm Sam Lassant. This is the Luzerne County Community College Report. We bring you up to date what's going on. And wow, there's so much to talk about. We're here at the Advanced Technology Center here on the campus, along with the president, John Yudichak, and joining us also is Jason Sherill, who is instructor and coordinator for the welding and diesel program. Once again, you're working also this program. You're working in partnerships with different locals, right? Let's talk about how that partnership is working.
The conversation started with Hazelton, Dr. Uplinger and the Hazelton Career Center. As you know, Hazelton's growing. And not only growing in terms of economic development, but their student population is growing. They're running out of space. They were looking for a partner to help them find a way to model the early college program, which has generally been an academic track, to open that early college program to their career and technical students. Then we had a conversation with the Wilkes-Barre Career and Technical Center. They're out of space. So, and you could say the same for West Side Career and Technical Center. So those high schools that are bursting out of the seams, that have folks going into the program, but don't have spots. Now their spots are opening because Luzerne County Community College is partnering with our Career and Technical Center high schools in the region, giving those students, those high school students, a whole new opportunity. And it's the first of its kind. Yeah. This has not been implemented anywhere else in Pennsylvania, to my knowledge. So it's a first of a kind opportunity right here in Northeastern Pennsylvania to earn a post-secondary credential at Luzerne County Community College through the new Career and Technology Academy.
All of this information is available on your website.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put the website up. So there's a lot being said here today and a lot to be done. All right, so my student or my child or guardian, they're interested in maybe, you know, becoming a welder, but I'm not sure, okay? Or involved in you know, the technical part. Is there a way that, you know, I could get in from, I mean, is there something I could come in and do a tour or get a feel for this? Because I have an interest, but I don't know whether I like it. You know, sometimes I'm a little wishy-washy.
Yeah, absolutely. We have 2 open houses scheduled throughout the year. Okay. That's always a great opportunity. Campus-wide is open. Yeah. Friends, family, come walk through, tour the shops, tour the areas, see what's going on. At that point, we always encourage students, come talk to us directly as a faculty. Come in on a day when classes are going on. Perfect. We're always welcoming here at the college to entertain a student to sit in on a class, see what the Luzerne County Community College lifestyle is like. You know, be welcoming to everyone that's coming through our doors, understand what they're getting, understand what's expected of them. I mean, not gonna lie, it's still school. These guys have to do their work. Guys and girls have to do their work. But we want to make sure that they have a good time here.
And the need is so great out there, you know, it's just amazing. And you're right, John, they're coming in at 6 figures, okay, but they earn it, you know, the talent they have. To wrap up, before we have a great video to show you of the students and the participants, the superintendents coming up. John, to wrap it up, you had Bill Rinaldi, who certainly is, I mean, this guy, when you talk about giving back to the communities, not only here, but this guy has been phenomenal in what he's done for thousands upon thousands of people. But you have your father's scholarship and you have different opportunities here, right? So there's no reason for a person if for finances. You could help them out as far as finances.
Absolutely. The early college program is already half the tuition rate. Our tuition rate of $155 a credit is knocked down to $75 a credit for the early college program. And that would be the tuition rate for the Career and Technology Academy. However, because we have $1 million dual credit innovation grant from the Department of Education, because of the William Rinaldi $100,000 scholarship and the $55,000 Joe Yudichak scholarship, these students over the next 2 years are going to get a shot of a lifetime to really test out. When you're saying, you know, a student that may have some aptitude, may have some interest, they can come into our welding program, our HVAC program, and find out if they really enjoy working with their hands and being in the skilled trades, and then they're on their way to earning that post-secondary credential, and then on their way to a great job and filling a critical workforce need in our community.
Well, Jason, I wish you the best, okay? Yeah. You're working with a guy that's unbelievable. You know, the funny thing about John in the conclusion is that, you know, we talk about Yudichak family. You've been involved with this college even before you even thought of becoming the president of the college. And as a senator, you know, you supported as much as you could for the kids, and you know, you have that passion, and you can see how this thing is just exploding, you know, at your lead, and I just, you know, wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
You got all these people involved, the children involved. I think that's great.
Incredible faculty and staff here.
Yes.
Great administration. Trustees are so supportive of what we're doing in terms of rolling
Not as
out.
good as our trustees.
Well,
I mean, come on.
the OTs, the original trustees. Right. But no, it's such a great institution, has such an important role to play here in northeastern Pennsylvania. You know, we're student driven. It's our mission to give students an opportunity to be successful, and community is our mission. So we're very proud of the new Luzerne County Community College Career and Technology Academy.
Well, I always look forward to doing these shows, but I know there's something new about what's happening, okay? The video you're going to see right now is some students on it and the superintendents, and it's very informative. The website's up there, my friends. Take advantage of what's happening in this great county. I mean, there's no secret what LCC has been doing. We hope you enjoy this. We'll see you next time.
I think it does give you a good advantage because of a few reasons. One, you're getting a higher education of what you want to do in your life pretty early on. And the other one is that you can get started on your college credits, and you won't need to worry about that more when you actually take your college classes.
You put your ideas out there and you got feedback, and other people shared theirs, and they were always really interesting or really helpful.
I took National Electric Code 1 and I took Transformers. They go in their electric construction curriculum down there. I liked them. I took them because I have an interest in electrical. It'd be cool to be an electrician. It's really important that you get that experience firsthand of knowing what it's like. I say do it.
So when we are talking about the $1 million dual credit investment that's being made through the Department of Education in Pennsylvania, that is really a game changer. It is a game changer because it means students from career and technical education centers can now earn college credits in high demand careers like welding, HVAC, culinary, early education, early childhood education, and so much more while still in high school.
Just to start, the space, the resources, the equipment that is constantly being updated, and now you're pulling from, as this model starts, 3 CTE programs in Luzerne County, all centered around, if you will, a hub at the community college to allow for the pooling of all of those resources. And at the end of the day, the collaborative model, whether it's Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre area CTC, or the Westside CTC, there's an opportunity to pool resources and collaborate, maybe to an extent that hasn't been done historically.
This partnership with Luzerne County Community College and their state-of-the-art equipment that they have on their campus complements what we're trying to do here at the Career and Tech Center. We have our students for 3 years. They're going through a program of study. In the case of welding, they'll be able to take their knowledge and skills as their instructor checks off their task list for the state, and then they can build on that by transitioning to, during their senior year, to a class at Luzerne County Community College.
We have limited seats in the Career Center. Having the ability to possibly move students to LCCC, opening up those seats that we have for additional students in the classroom that may be interested in here, that we may have had to say, I'm sorry, once the program opens, we'll consider you. That would give them an opportunity to come back here.
But the most critical piece to any employer that's looking at our area is, where are my workers going to come from? So for us, the partnership that we've had with LCCC has been critical in ensuring that we are starting that work at a very early level. We're accessing our students at the time of which they're looking at, what is in this area? What can I do to earn a family sustaining wage when I'm coming out? And that's where this partnership has been critical, showing them the options, the pathways, the educational way to get there. It has been really one for us that has been solving a lot of the workforce issues we've had, and making sure that the employers that we're having come in know that we have a solution here in Northeastern Pennsylvania.
We've had a lot of inquiries from school districts, from parents, from students, saying their children are interested in the trades, but they're not sure how to go about getting that training. The CTCs are providing the foundation, but they need that next level that takes them down the pathway to a job.
More and more students now are valuing the dollar that they hadn't in the past. I'm in this game long enough to see students spend 40, 50, 60,000 on a degree that years ago, when I was in school, you were guaranteed a really good job. That doesn't happen today. And then they end up coming back to the community college with $200,000 in debt. That word has gotten out to a lot of the high school students now, and they're, maybe fortunately, unfortunately, they don't see the value of the baccalaureate, but they do see the value of, let's get trained, let's get some education under our belt, the most affordable place.
High priority occupations are absolutely what should be focused on. The need for skilled labor within industrial development and industrial employment base is paramount. And to be an 18-year-old student that can walk off the stage with a diploma in one hand and a job offer in the other it's what we should all be striving for.